Hi guys, this is Jenny Koff. I'm going to be teaching you the Northern Irish and the Aran Islands, Western, Far Western, those islands off the coast of Western Ireland. Both of them go up, but they're a little bit different. But I'm going to introduce you to it, and then I'm going to send you the vowel and consonant substitutions. Now, they're going to set their jaw. So when I talk about going grrr, they really set their jaw like this kind of thing, right? When I do that, then all of my R's are going to be hard like that kind of thing. I also talk about them being like a ventriloquist because their Gaelic was taken away from them years and years and years and years and years ago. And so it's kind of like, shut up, don't talk. You can't speak in your native tongue. You have to speak English. The English told them it was illegal to speak Gaelic. And they're trying to bring it back, of course. And there are people there that still speak Gaelic. All right, so if I say New York, it's going to be New York. And morning would be marning, marning. So it never goes forward at all, forward at all. And all of my R's are going to be hard like that kind of thing. And all of my emotion is in my eyes. You know, you heard that expression, the Irish eyes are smiling. Well, all of the expressions are in the eyes like that kind of thing, because from here down, it's like a ventriloquist. Now, you literally could do this entire accent, A, E, I, O, O, holding that jaw like that, and this kind of thing where it's never going forward, or I was born in a barn becomes I was born in a barn. I was born in a barn. And everything's a slit like that. Now, A isn't I, because it's not Cockney. They're their own island. They're not England. So it's not I. Don't like go down the throat like that. You'll go Cockney right away, right? It is A. So it's almost E-H. A. I baked a cake and made it with dates. See how it's like a ventriloquist? Made. Aim everything right to that finger. A. E is just E. I is I. See, I look like a ventriloquist. I lied, I died. Then I cried. And everything goes in the eyes like that kind of thing. I'm doing a lot with my eyes like that. And the head is very much a candied apple on a stick. Very much like in the Irish dance. It's very much like this kind of thing. Head like that. I lied, I cried, I died. Why? Why? So it's not why. Because the Cockney, you're swallowing a turkey leg. I, E, I, O, O, like that kind of thing. And it's very much like that. Head stiff like that kind of thing. A, E, I. Why did you try to steal me bike? And they might say me, right? Me bike. You lied to me, and I like skydiving. Now, they're not much for all of this Italian hand motions or New Yorker, Jewish New Yorker kind of thing, like this sort of thing with a lot of shoulders, right? They keep those shoulders down like that kind of thing, and they just kind of take it. It's that being able to be stubborn, bucking up against the cold. Yeah, a lot of things on descriptions, you know, being able to handle the oppression of thousands of years, hardship, and the horrors throughout history of their civil war and that kind of thing that's still raging on. And they're very tenacious. They're never say die fighters. Never say die fighters. They're some of the best boxers in the world because they won't go down. They just won't go down. All right. Now also, when I say down, I'm going to go down, down. Don't go as far as they really do. You can't, because if I go downtown and I go downtown, you won't be understood. You've got to be understood for this accent. So now, I'm going downtown with a clown. So it's a little bit out of I, but don't go so far that it's like, do you hear the sound? What? The sign? Oh, the sound you meant? Okay. The sound of a mouse in the house. If I go the mice in the heist as far as they go, in reality, it'll be the mice in the heist and nobody will understand you. You've got to be understood with this accent. That's why we're going with all the T's and D's. A-E-I-O, O. See, I'm not going ow and eating that turkey leg. Oh no, Joe, don't go. I'm a ventriloquist. Oh no, Joe, don't go. I only drink mellow yellow at the ocean. Don't go with me. So it's almost like gaw, A-H, gaw, right? He's tone deaf, tone deaf. So it never goes, oh, like the British are very oh, right? So this is oh. It's also not I, like Australian. I don't know, right? It's I don't know. I'm going to the ocean. Oh. So I look like a ventriloquist. So it's kind of like poker face kind of thing, only the eyes give it away. Nothing's happening down here, like that kind of thing. Now, it's true that the Aran Islands is a lot more slitty, like that kind of thing. Lots more like that kind of thing. A-E-I-O, oo would be O. By noon, I went to school. So it's almost like nun, like would, could, should. By noon, I went to school, right? So, never goes back like A-E-A-O-U. So I can't dance becomes I can't dance. And I planned it that way. Doesn't, will go like better. Better almost sounds like bitter. And go to the end becomes go to the end. And I want to borrow your pin. No, not your pen. Pin. Now, remember that clarity, I'm going to stress clarity. Now, about the inflection. The Northern Irish, aim it right up here to the upper, that cave in there, right? Your hard palate right up there like that kind of thing, right? So I'd say the dirty bird ate the worm. The attorney urgently asked the girl. The turtle certainly had germs. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It mostly goes up, and it's like throwing a baseball, all right? Throwing a baseball up in someone's face. Up like that kind of thing. It doesn't mean it's way up there like that kind of thing, because that would be like comical, like your little leprechaun or something like that. If that's right for the character, then that's all right, really, right? But it is aimed up there for the Northern Ireland, up there like that kind of thing, Belfast and all that. So it's aimed up there like that kind of thing. And you open your mouth a little bit more. For the Aran Islands and the West Coast, it's a little more slitty mouth like this, but you've got to be careful of clarity. And it's like throwing a bowling ball at someone like that kind of thing. It does go slightly up like that. It tends to go slightly up, but you're throwing it like that, and it's a lot flatter. It's a lot flatter like that kind of thing. Now, when I coached Cripple of Inishmore, we gave a little more upward inflection to it, because it'll get pretty boring pretty fast if you're as flat as some of those videos I'm sending you, where they're just like that kind of thing, and it's very flat like that, and very small mouth, and you don't understand very much like that, like very repressed like that kind of thing in the Aran Islands. Aran Islands, I guess it would be pronounced. The Aran Islands, all right? But you can't be like that kind of thing. You've got to be a little more fiery, a little more spunky like that kind of thing. So throw a bowling ball at someone's knees like that kind of thing. When we worked on Cripple of Inishmore, of course, a lot of them are, they're in the ocean, right? Fishermen and stuff like that. Fishermen. So I had him throw a bag, like somebody's backpack, and I said, like you're throwing cod. Right? I don't know if they have cod up there, but whatever fish, tuna, whatever they have up there, it's like throw that huge ball like that kind of thing. Throw that cod at you like that kind of thing. And then that Aran Island one it's aimed at the bottom teeth. So it's a little bit different like that kind of thing. Do you hear that? Almost like the feel of having an underbite, but don't go all the way to that kind of thing, having an underbite. But it's the feel of aiming it like it's your underbite, like that kind of thing. And it gives them that craggy coast kind of thing. So aim it there like that kind of thing. If you're Aran Island, that kind of thing, the west coast, right? And Galway, and that's, oh, drop my paper, yeah, the Galway. All right, and I'll send you the names of those videos. All right, so Northern Ireland, aim it up there in the hard palate, right behind the teeth up there, like that kind of thing. And open your mouth a little more, and it does swoop up a little more, like you're throwing a bowling, like you're throwing a baseball up in their face, like that kind of thing. And it doesn't fade out. That's the main important thing. It doesn't fade out. They don't give up, right? Southern Ireland, or the Republic of Ireland, tends to go down like that kind of thing. Ah, da 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 da. And then the Galway is like that kind of thing. Go right at them and aim it at those lower teeth like that. It has a little bit of a different feel, doesn't it? And we're going to play around with it. Sometimes you hear in the Aran Islands, Galway, you'll hear a little bit of a tripped R now and then, but not every R. You don't say rock and roll is very good. It's not Scottish. But you'd say marry me. And I don't like dairy. And they'll say bright green French fries. Bright green French fries. And try it. And a linking R, a pair of shoes. But you don't want to roll every R like mother or father or sister. You'll go Scottish. And they're not even on the same island as Scotland. All right. It does have that inflection of Scottish. All right. But we'll play around with that. We don't necessarily need it. It might just muddy up the works. The reason they roll that R is because they're not opening their mouth very much. So then you hear this little more of a roll kind of a thing for medial R's. Merry, daddy, ferry, kerry. But not like particular. All right. I've got a particular set of scales. Right, Liam needs some intaking. I got a particular set of scales. That's more like that Galway thing, right? I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you, right? Because I've got a particular set of scales. See how it goes like that. And then the Northern Ireland goes up like that. And there's lots of movies you can watch that I can show you about the Northern Irish accent. All right. I think that's it. Hopefully that's going to make sense, and I will see you in January.